Manchester United manager, or now ex-Manchester United manager, Erik Ten Hag has just got sacked after a series of poor performances. And now it's time for a new era at the club. Erik Ten Hag in his time got us an FA Cup win and a Carabao Cup win. He was successful in the development of youth players like Garnacho and Kobe Mainoo. And I think what is one of his biggest achievements is beating Rodri, who is now a Ballon d'Or winner, in the FA Cup final. But some of the things that did not work out well was his inconsistency, and it feels like he was not flexible with his tactics. So who are the possible successors to Erik Ten Hag? First of all, you got Ruud van Nistelrooy, who's not filling in as the current Inter manager. He's 48 years old, he's ex-Man United player, and he has experience managing PSV for some time. He was head coach there but left due to some internal reasons. He'll have time to impress for Ineos to decide whether they want to appoint him as full-time. His tactics will be a purely 4-2-3-1 based formation, and it'll probably be a counter-attack football style. And then you have Ruben Amorim, age 39, very young. He gave Sporting the first title after 19 years, and now has 2 titles in 4 seasons. He's worked with Manuel Ugarte, he's praised by Bruno Fernandes, and it seems like he's the most likely to be appointed. If you look at his tactics, he prefers a 3-4-3 formation, which is a formation which will be pretty new to Manchester United. His tactics are based on some high possession game, flexible attacking approaches, and a strong defensive foundation. He has great potential to succeed, and let's see what he might do. And they have Julian Nagelsmann, who's currently coaching Germany. It'd be unlikely for him to leave his managerial at Germany, since the World Cup is going to come in a few years. But he's age 37, he's experienced with RB Leipzig and Bayern Munich. He's also experienced coaching Mazraoui and Matthijs de Ligt. He's won the Bundesliga title too. He's a good option if he's willing to come. His tactics would be very flexible, prefers a gegenpressing style, and a swift transitioning from defense to attack. He would be one of the dream options United fans would want. But there's one name I want to mention out there, Zinedine Zidane, who is 52 years old and has not been managing since 2021. But he is highly respected from the football world. He'll for sure put some great discipline and knowledge into these players. And don't forget, he won the 3-peat with Real Madrid, 3 back-to-back Champions League titles. I think any club would love to get a manager like Zinedine Zidane, but we're all unsure of his preferences. His tactics are 4-3-3 formation. He likes a possession-based game and he prefers attacking fullbacks. At his time in Real Madrid, Marcelo and Carvajal played very high. And then he had some strong wingers in Cristiano Ronaldo and Gareth Bale, who gave him a lot of goals. Another good option out there is Xavi Hernandez. He's only 44 years old right now. He just recently managed Barcelona and even won a La Liga title with them. He's well respected. He does trust the youth academy. He has good man management skills. And who knows, he can maybe convince a few La Masias to join the club. He'll use a 4-3-3 formation, and his preferred style of play would be the ideal Barcelona tiki-taka style, which would be interesting to see how it applies to United. And then you have Simone Inzaghi, who's also been heavily linked with the club. He's age 48. He won the league with Inter Milan last season, and he also took them to the Champions League finals the season before that. He's had experience coaching with Onana, and he utilizes a 3-5-2 formation, a bit similar to Ruben Amorim, but he prefers 2 strikers, very attacking fullbacks. He's also very flexible with tactics. Some people have regarded him as a very unpredictable manager. He could be an X factor to the club. Some other options out there, Kieran McKenna, only 38 years old. He gained back-to-back promotion in Ipswich. He used to be an assistant for Manchester United. And you got Thomas Frank, who's also linked with the club. He's a bit older, 51, but he's transformed Brentford into a Premier League club, and he prefers a high-pressure game. And you have Edin Terzic, who also prefers a possession-based game. He led Dortmund to the Champions League finals last season, but he prefers a 4 in the backline defense. Besides, you also have Graham Potter, 49 years old. He's flexible with his tactics. He prefers an attacking-based game. He was successful at Brighton, but did not go as well with Chelsea. Gareth Southgate, a little bit older, 54 years old. And despite having a conservative style of play, which is a bit boring to watch and not preferred by fans, he does have 2 Euros finals in his CV with England, and he has also good management skills. But I don't want to leave this video without mentioning Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. And despite being sacked about 3 years ago now, he could still be a good option as a temporary manager. We all know his style of football being very counter-attacking, which often worked at his time at Man United. And I feel like it's a worthy mention. But then, one of the best free agent managers available right now out there is Ted Lasso. I don't know his age, but one of the best man management skills in the world. He almost won the league with AFC Richmond, which would have been much bigger than Leicester City winning. He's a fast learner, but the problem is that he suffers from panic attacks. He's just been divorced, so he's not doing that well as mental health wise. Also, his knowledge of the game is still not at the best. But Ted Lasso, what he's done with AFC Richmond is incredible. If you look at his tactics, the total football, I mean, he has a whole show on himself. You better watch that show. And then last option, you have me. I'm not gonna say my age. And some bad things about me is I don't have a UF pro coaching license. But I will trust in Youth Academy. I am a diehard fan, and I have won the Champions League with Salford City on the career mode. I would prefer 4-2-3 formation, playing from the back. I like more attacking approach, limit the side and back passing. Prefer high intensity, high backline with fast paced defenders. I like some fast counter attacks, and I want those fullbacks like Luke Shaw and Mazraoui making those overlapping runs, sending those balls inside for the players in the box to finish them off. I like the defensive mid in Casemiro Ugarte to drop in defense to make a back three when we are attacking. The wingers will be tasked to drag the defense wide to create space, and they will also be helping up with the link-up play. And then I want the striker, Rasmus Højlund or Joshua Zirkzee, and an attacking mid in Christian Eriksen and Bruno Fernandes to be the main goal scorers of the team. But all that is kind of rubbish and it's just nonsense. I'm just messing around. But if you like this video, then don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you for watching.